The Epic of Gilgamesh. Once upon a time, there was a young king named Gilgamesh. He was a wise and humble ruler who helped his people in time of need. However, he looked upon himself and then his fellow man, and then he realized that his strength and power were unmatched in all the world. He became a terrible tyrant who would rule by force. The people of Uruk prayed to the gods to save them, and the gods agreed to help and summoned Enkidu out of clay, the chains sent by heaven to bind Gilgamesh and calm him down. Enkidu spent time in the wild amongst the animals before finding a human city. The people told him of Gilgamesh's tyranny, and Enkidu was outraged and went to challenge King Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh and Enkidu fought for 7 days and 7 nights straight, Enkidu forcing Gilgamesh to try his hardest for the first time in his life. Eventually, Gilgamesh won and befriended Enkidu. After Gilgamesh won, he and Enkidu became very good friends. The goddess of love, war, and the harvest, Ishtar, fell in love with Gilgamesh after seeing his strength and asked to marry him, but she was rejected. This angered her, so she sent Gugalana, the bull of heaven, made by the gods at Ishtar's request. Gilgamesh and Enkidu fought the bull together and won. This angered Ishtar and the gods further, so they decreed that Enkidu must die. Because Enkidu was made of clay, he crumbled by the gods' will. Gilgamesh was heartbroken and set out in search of immortality. In his search for immortality, he traveled far and wide through deserts and forests, rivers and mountains. He eventually went into the underworld in search of a potion of immortality. He traveled into the underworld, where a wise old man gave him the herb of immortality that, when brewed into a potion, will grant immortality to the consumer. Jubilant in achieving his long-time goal, he decided to rest and wash off at a lake. During this time, a snake stole the herb, undoing all his hard work. However, instead of being angry, he simply laughed as he recognized that humanity is not fated to reach immortality. Determined to leave behind something that will last longer than he became a good king, but continued building projects, and in his death he left behind a city that would last for more than 5,000 years. The End.